Well, hello everyone, welcome back guys. Hope you all are doing well. This is Mohammad Badruddin and today we are going to solve lab number 2 from the WebSocket vulnerability module. And before going further, this little disclaimer as always for you, this video and its content are only for educational and awareness purpose and I do not support any unethical or illegal act. That's been said, let's go and we will see what this lab is all about. So lab number 2, manipulating the WebSocket handshake to exploit vulnerabilities. In the previous section of this module, WebSocket, in the first video where I describe or brief about the WebSockets, and in the lab number 1, we saw some requests and responses where the WebSocket handshake process we see. Like in the request and response header, we found websec key and upgrade header, connection header, where the connection header value is upgrade and upgrade header value is WebSocket. Fine. So let's go and we will see one more time, but this time we are going to manipulate the handshake process. So the agenda of this online shop has a live chat feature implemented using WebSockets, and it has an aggressive but flawed XSS filter. In the previous lab, we saw and we used in the first lab, we used one XSS payload, which is image source is equal to X, and on error we say generate an alert, its value is 1, something like this. But this time this very basic XSS payload for popping up an alert is not going to work because this application is using XSS filter. So it is filtering or sanitizing the user input. Fine. So we have to improvise over this payload. We will see that in a minute. To solve the lab, use a WebSocket message to trigger an alert pop-up in the support agent browser, not in your browser, in the support agent browser, right? So let's go. And here I already open up the burp suite. Here we have the application. So I'm going to proxy and intercept is on, and here in the browser I'm going to turn on my burp proxy, and let's go do the live chat. Click on live chat. So here, as we can see, we have this option, this request, and in the request there is no handshake WebSocket headers. Forward this. Okay, and here in this request you can see we have sec WebSocket key. This is the randomized key. Every session will have this key value, and this is generated by the WebSocket server. Okay, sec fetch destination WebSocket, sec fetch mode WebSocket, sec fetch site is same origin, and we have upgrade header, its value is WebSocket, and here we have the connection header. Where is it? This one, and its value is upgrade. So this is the handshake request from the client and the server. Forward it again, we have chat/chat, and this contains the same headers, right? And done, we are in. So let's send a message. Let's say hello and send this. Is there anything? No. Let's send again. It's saying chat has ended. So let's click on live chat again. Okay, intercept is on, and let's send one more message. Hi there, send this, and this is the message. Fine. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to send this message to the repeater, and intercept is off now. Go to the repeater and let's manipulate this message, and we see whether this message appear here or not. So instead of hi there, I'm just going to add 2 exclamation sign and send this. So as we send, you can see here by replaying the message, replaying the request, we are getting the manipulated message here. Now what if we try XSS, right? So instead of that, I'm going to put this and send it again. So this is the one. Oh, chat has ended. Let's do live chat again, and there you go. So the message is sent. This is the last message we send, but what happened, chat has ended, and once we refresh what it said, it is saying the address is blacklisted. The address is blacklisted means my IP address is blacklisted. So what we need to do here, we can reconnect. So let's do reconnect. Click on reconnect, and we have here the message. Now if we connect again, because the client IP is not going to change, so it will see our IP address and it will see the blacklisted IP addresses where it contains my IP. So it is again going to say the address is blacklisted and we are not able to access the live chat feature. So to manipulate the IP address or to spoof your IP address, we can try one thing. We can try one non-HTTP standard, non-standard HTTP header, which is X forwarded for this header, and its value, let's say anything 2.2.2.2 or whatever you want to put the IP address, because this is a spoofed IP address. Now we spoof the IP address. I am going to copy this, because in each request you have to feed this header and its value. Otherwise, any request that goes without this X forwarded for header with the spoofed IP address, it is going to have your actual IP address, and the server is going to match it and say, okay, you are blacklisted. So you need to copy this and send this on each and every request. So let's send this. Okay, now let's go to the proxy again, turn on the intercept, because every time you have to send that. So let's refresh, and here after host header just put this send, and here we have our live chat again. Okay, now here also you need to send the spoofed IP address again, forward this request again, forward that. Fine. Now you can see the handshake is done and it's ready. The connection is ready. Forward this again. Okay. So now what you can do, let's go and we try some some other payload for XSS. So copy this, paste that here. Instead of this, I'm going to say on error like this, and instead of that I'm going to say I'm going to put this, right? So if you have any XSS cheat sheet, you will found this obfuscation very easily in the cheat sheets. So I'm going to take this, copy, come back here, and let's go to here and send anything, send that, or make intercept off, come back here, and instead of this let's paste that, okay, and send this. It's sended. Attack detected alert. Why so? Let's reconnect again, and this time instead of X forwarded for 2.2.2, I changed this because now this again is blocked. Now we are connected. So once we connected, let's try this, and instead of that let's put enclose this one like this and send the message again. And this time you can see the message is sended, the support is typing the message, right? And this time we are not blocked, so that means this is accepted. Did we solve the lab? Send this again, and yeah, we solved the lab. So that's it, and we exploited successfully. We exploited the WebSocket vulnerability where we manipulate the handshake process to spoof the client IP address, and then we exploited the XSS by bypassing the filters, right? So that's it for this video. And before I go from here, I just wanna show you something, the cheat sheet I talk about. So XSS cheat sheet. Okay, so filter evasion cheat sheet, and there is also by port swigger there is one cheat sheet. And what is good about port swigger cheat sheet, I will show you in a minute. Whatever you required, you can filter from here. Let's say this is tag, so what tag you want to use, anchor tag, address tag, and what we used image tag, right? So image tag, img, all events, in what event you want to make the XSS. So we did it on error. You can choose here on click, on load, so on click, on change, on copy, like this. We use on error, so this one. Okay, and you can also choose here the specific browser like Firefox and other, and search by tag, you can make event. Okay, fine. So here if you come, copy tag to the clipboard, copy event to the clipboard, copy payload in the clipboard. So if you go there, you can see all these payloads are there, and there is one tag, text area consuming tag, no frame. Okay, on error. So every payload you will find here on error, by on error event, because we chose on error. Okay, like this. So here you can see I used this one, alert, this I did not use a script, but I use this payload to bypass the parenthesis. Instead of parenthesis, I use this tag. Okay, there is OWASP cheat sheet for XSS. Here you also have a bunch of good XSS payloads. Fine. So I would highly recommend you guys to visit this and see the payloads, and whenever you find or you go to check the XSS vulnerabilities, check these payloads. Okay, so that's it for this video. The lab is solved, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye.